Welcome to my Bajerski YouTube channel. A lot of you have been very kind as of late with the messages, and thank you very much. One of the questions asked of me is how is Braveheart doing, how's Honey doing, and how's Happy doing. They're doing great. I did make a video with them, and I had a lot of inbox messages of real negativity. Look, not everything's black and white. There's always shades of grey about everything, and it doesn't matter how you feel about any given subject. There's always explanations that may make you change your mind. So, in the campo, when a chick's born, the chances of that chick surviving with other chickens killing that little chick, or whether the snakes come in or rats or whatever, there's a lot of chances of that chick not surviving. One of the things that we were told by many of the campo men and women, they said, if you just look after them for a short while till they're strong enough, and then you can integrate them back into the family. And that's what we decided to do. A lot of you were very angry that I have chicks in a cage. So again, what I found fascinating is the ones who were very angry at me. Tracy was angry, and so was Sharon, and they were like, get that KFC over here. Oh, this chicken's nice. Oh, I don't like him with them Trace, look at this. He's bloody got them chicks in a cage. This chicken's nice, isn't it? Yeah, it's lovely. Yeah, it's disgusting that they're in there. It really is bad, ain't it? You know what I'm saying? That's basically what I'm up against. So it's very difficult to please everybody, guys. And everybody is such, not everybody, but so many who are pointing their finger are so judgmental. They're looking for anything they can find to pull the healer down and say he's not a good person. I haven't touched meat in over 6 years. Not interested in it. Why? Because I know my body's healthy. So for all you guys out there who appreciate the fact that what I'm doing is caring and loving, I'm gonna let you say hello. So this time I'm gonna do it the other way around. Last time we got Braveheart, and then we got Honey, and then we got Happy. Let's get Happy today. Come on, Happy. Come on, Happy. This is Happy. Happy's growing. Aren't you, sweetheart? You're growing. You are growing. Say hello. Say hello. There you go. Hello. Say hello to Tracy. Yes, she's probably eating your cousin. How are you doing? Nobody's going to be eating you in this lifetime, that's for sure. So, yeah, Happy's really good now with the other two. In fact, Happy is taking control of them and taking care of them and looking after them. So whenever I come in, he surrounds them and says, hey, what you doing? Oh, you are beautiful. Even at like a few days old, how amazing are these beautiful, beautiful souls. And there is a beautiful soul inside here. A beautiful soul. Oh, your wings are growing. So there you go. Now let's get the little tiny one. And this is Honey. Oh, Honey's just a little tiny one. Yes, she's very small. There you go. But she's gorgeous. She's petite, beautiful, and oh my God. Yeah, I love her. She's gorgeous. She's such a lovely. And they've got used to me now, so they're cool, in and out. She is beautiful. She's a little healer. And they both love her now. They both take care of her. Okay, so you can see Honey, look. There you go. Say hello, make you famous. Oh. Okay then. There you go. And last but not least, actually, Braveheart's becoming stronger and like more confident. Oh, you're not happy, are you, love? Braveheart. Say hello to Braveheart. Hello. There you go. A bit stronger now. Your wings are turning a little bit of a darker colour. You can see the wings turning a darker colour. But Braveheart is a beautiful, beautiful specimen of a gorgeous soul, as you are. Yes, you are. Do you want to say hello to everybody? Say hello. Hello. Yes, that's your mum. Okay, guys, thank you for saying hello. Oh, they are good. I mean, they're around each other now. They're like best friends. It's like, well, family, aren't they? No disputes, no falling out. I'm never going to speak to you again. That's it. I'm off. Oh, okay, guys. Let's talk about something, shall we, today? I was thinking about what should we talk about, and then I thought about energy. I'm fascinated by energy and how energy is created within the spacesuit because of the spirit. And then I thought to myself, but is it the spirit that creates energy? Or is it the spacesuit that creates energy? Now, these are deep questions, and there's something that I looked at over the years as a healer, and I realized really quickly that the spacesuit absolutely creates energy. And predominantly, the energy that the spacesuit creates within most of my clients when they came up the stairs was always, unfortunately, a negative energy. And that came from the bodysuit brain, which is a tool that we use, but predominantly we don't use it the correct way because we've never had the tools to be able to use the brain in the correct way. I try to keep things simple, and I've always said to you guys, what I observe within my clients, I try to share with you so that you don't fall. And if you do, you're able to get up quicker. So I often say to you, how do you use your brain? And I've always said that when you cross the road and look left and right, that is a perfect moment for you to use your brain. When you look at contracts and you're signing contracts, when you're reading a book, when you open your cutlery drawer and take the right cutlery out, and so on, when you put your clothes on, that is when you use your brain. The tool of the brain is fantastic when used correctly. However, the brain shouldn't be used for emotions and for all the things out there that happen all the time within the energy of pain, suffering, the future, the past, the present. The brain is a tool and not really meant for anything other than digesting or computing or receiving the information and storing it. If you are like, if you read a book, you store the information, right? If you change your clothes and you think, oh, I really like them pair of shoes, I'm going to wear them again, storing information. But if you imagine that you're storing something that cannot be answered or cannot be explained, cannot be resolved, then for instance, somebody just said something awful to you and they've gone. Now you feel bad. You don't know why they said it, and you're upset and you don't know what to do with it. You can't resolve it. You don't know what happened there. And then all of a sudden you put it in your brain and it's there. And I call these unresolved files. And the reason why is because I saw clients who couldn't resolve situations that in their mind, they had trapped this filing cabinet full of unresolved files. And in time, as time goes on, if you can't resolve those things, them unresolved files get bigger and bigger and bigger until there's no more room in that filing cabinet. And then what happens is it starts to seep out. So the unresolved files which stay there take up most of the room from what you should be using the brain for, okay? So you're fully loaded in the brain, and this is when people get breakdowns and they can't cope anymore, and they do this or they do this, and they're just overloaded. So we do, without a doubt, store information which is not relevant to where you should store it up here. It shouldn't be stored. It should be thrown away. So I try to work on that and see people who came to me with so much baggage, so many crosses they were carrying. And I spent my years trying to see, while I was giving a healing session, where was it predominantly that the greatest healing takes place for the rest of the body to start to self-heal again. And 90 times out of 100, it was the head. Can you imagine that, the head? You'd think it was the heart, right? But actually, it was the head. And what was happening, which I noticed, I fell asleep a lot, which I wasn't asleep, but it felt like I was falling asleep because that was where the most profound energy was running through the vessel of me into the client. So it wasn't me, it was the energy that was being pushed through me, out of me, into my hands. And it was burning away the unresolved files, which don't really need to be there at all. They don't really, no, they don't need to be there, not really. They don't really, no, forget really. They shouldn't even be there. So I'm spending 1 hour with burning hands, and the client is either crying or their eyes are rolling all over the place and they're fidgeting and moving and funny movements and coughs is another way to clear the negativity that is within the body. And all sorts of things are happening. After that 1 hour, they get up and they used to say it felt like I was being pumped up from the inside. And now I feel like I'm in peace. So peace was one of the greatest words that I knew something had happened. When somebody says I feel I'm at peace, that's a really profound thing to say, because how many of us actually have ever felt peace? After a healing session, you do feel peace if you're healed by a real healer and somebody who channels energy, pure love. So that's one thing. Once you can heal that, that's incredible, because then you've got the filing cabinets are all empty now. So now you can reload the filing cabinet, and normally you reload it with the same crap, the same toxic poisoning again. So I saw this where clients would come every few months, every 6 months or a year, and say, oh, I'm back to, okay, so you're back to where you were before because you're still doing the same thing. So what I used to do then is I realized that I need to start to share my experiences and understanding about why you were coming back. So then I would do one-day courses about how to heal yourself. And one of the main courses was all about energy that we allow into the mind. So now you can see how important it is what we allow in here and what we just let go. Now, that energy, if you are of that thinking mind, if you are constantly on a snowball of rampage and worry and fear and what ifs, what happens is it creates, this toxic energy creates an energy all around you. And that energy can cause great harm, not only to your body in a physical way, but it can also, it can stop the aging. It can stop. Let's move forward. No, it can't. It can make. Imagine you've got an extension of your life of, say, another 50 years. You're going to feel that 50 years is going to feel like so bad that it's like, I just don't want to live. If you can clear that, you're going to feel an extension of your life, which 50 years will feel like, wow, this is amazing. I can live forever. So you extend your life by healing the mind. You extend your body so it physically becomes stronger, and your skin becomes stronger. Your blood becomes stronger and more purified. Your physical issues like your bad back or fingers become less painful, because you're healing and clearing the mind. So the pain and the suffering of the mind and the worry, which causes certain body, let's say, the nervous system, what it does, it strengthens the nervous system, so the nervous system is strong and it's not affected by pain in the body. It's fantastic, really. If you're worried all the time, the nervous system, I call it like a little tiny muscle. Imagine that muscle is strong and protected because you're blasting it good energy. Well, imagine if you're thinking and worrying all the time, that muscle then starts to get septic and starts to get bruised and battered and goes red and raw. So when you touch it, oh, it hurts. And that means the whole body hurts. But if you're making that strong, then you can touch it and hit it and nothing hurts the rest of the body. So this is how I try to explain with energy and how important it is to keep the body clean and healthy of mind, of thoughts, of feelings. There is another energy that we create from the heart as well. Now, this has something to do with the mind and your thoughts. Of course it does. But the heart in particular, if you can keep the heart strong, which was predominantly about at least 10% of the 100% of working on the head, the heart, blasting the heart with good energy. So you're not burning anything away, you're just blasting the heart with good energy, so the heart pumps up. So yeah, a lot of people used to say, I feel pumped up from the inside. If you can strengthen the heart, then the heart becomes resilient against grief, against suffering, against attack, and all of these things. The stomach is connected to the back. The back is connected to people who call you awful things, whether it's to your face, behind your back, or people say make you feel bad. That normally sits at the back as well as the front. So as you're giving a healing session on the stomach, you're clearing away a lot of shock energy of what people did to you that you can't believe they did or said. And that, my friends, them three places are probably the most powerful places you can work on your partner, your friends, or yourself. And simply by holding your hands there and let the work be done, hands on the heart, hands on the stomach, or you can stand up and do it, one hand on the head, one hand on the stomach, one hand on the heart, one hand on the stomach. It doesn't matter. Just follow your gut feeling. And if your hand starts to get hot, if you're working on yourself like this, it's all about the breathing as well. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Get comfortable. Do it when you're lying down just before you go to sleep. Oh, what am I doing? I'm not doing anything, Mark. Tracy, what does he mean? What do you mean? What happens now? Yeah, listen, Tracy, it doesn't work. It's just relax. Lie down. Just take that KFC out of your mouth. Just put that pop down, that Coca-Cola. Just leave them alone for the next 10 years, okay? And see what happens and see how you feel. Tracy? Shaz, where you gone? Yeah, sorry, they've gone. So you have to learn to feel the energy. So when you start to feel the energy, oh, I can feel my hands tingling. Good. What you're doing is you're speaking to the universe, you're speaking to the spirit world, whatever, it doesn't matter what. Don't try and block that out, whatever I'm saying. It's an energy that is free and around you. And if you hold your hand out and just simply put it on your stomach, lay down and just leave it there and just move your hand, all of a sudden, oh, my belly's going weird. That's right, because you are a natural healer for yourself. And these hands have been given for not just to eat KFC. They've been given to heal yourself and heal others. Just like when you hug somebody or hold somebody's hand or, just touch somebody in a way that you just, oh, I just want to touch you just to say if everything okay. You're not just touching somebody to say if everything's okay. You're putting your hands there because you have an energy that can heal people. It's a natural instinct. Just like when you do this, that isn't just doing that because I'm hot or because you're doing it because you're clearing energy away. So learn how to heal yourself, learn how to cleanse yourself, learn how to heal others, because that should be part of your journey of this life. Because in that moment of learning to heal yourself and heal others, you will then find yourself on a path that you start to see your signs and start to feel better, because when you feel better, you're more alert, you're more aware of what's going on. And then you start to think about things and then feel things, because the I see goes through here, goes down here, and then your spirit, that is you, says, oh yeah, thanks for waking up. Thanks for listening. Thanks for seeing everything. Now you're on your path. So let's talk, let's communicate. Most people never communicate with themselves as the spirit, the drop of beautiful essence that is you, that then when you leave this world goes back into the beautiful energy that is the ocean of our spirit world, which is you. So that one drop is you, and you need to connect to that one drop through the spacesuit. But the spacesuit has been hijacked by, all the crap that we eat, everything that we pump into this spacesuit, and there's no connection there anymore. So as a healer, we learn to understand that if you look after your body, if you stay away from the nonsense, if you stay away from poisons, if you start to look after your body, if you start to eat healthy, drink plenty of natural spring water, all of a sudden in time, all of the illness, all of the pain, all of the suffering just disappears. If you learn to meditate and feel energy and work with energy, you find yourself, oh my God, that disease that I was told will never go away disappears. I've had diseases that I've been told will never go away. They've all gone. I've had corroded back that they said, you can't fix this. It's gone. I had irritable bowel syndrome. I'm sorry, you have to live with it forever. No, you don't. It's gone. Don't say that when you don't know. Take that white coat off, mate. Don't say that. Don't say things like that. Because it's not true. The body is an amazing, amazing healing tool that heals when you look after it. So if you take care of it, it will take care of you. So I created the Pure Energy Healing online course, which is a 4-day experience for you to embrace and learn everything that I've learned over these 2 decades. I share every single thing that I've learned on how to heal others and heal myself, to be able to give to you, and for you to embrace that in 4 days and say, okay, now I've got the tools. I know how to heal my child. I know how to help my child heal themselves. I know what to do now. And that's why I think it's one of the most powerful courses in the world. Many people are joining it from day to day, and that's amazing. And thank you so much. And thank you for your comments. It is an amazing course. There are many people who have said it's changed their lives, and it has. And it changed my life. It changed my life because if I wasn't doing what I'm doing now, I think I would be, my teeth would be knackered. I'd probably have every disease going. My stomach would be absolutely in bits. I think I'd be diabetic because I was eating sugar all the time. I think I would be a horrible soul in the sense of my body would have been filled with toxins, and I would have felt horrible in myself and been unfulfilled. Now I have the healthiest body I've ever had in my life, like a child. I get up in the morning and feel amazing most days, nearly every day. I feel content with life. I love life, and I love to see my body looking healthy and feeling good, and I love to attune to what I never attuned to prior. I'm more alert, more aware, more in tune with myself and what I need that my body temple asks for, and my spirit has never felt as I don't need to do anything. I don't need to prove anything. I don't need to be anything because I don't need to try and be like somebody else. I am just content with me. And that is a beautiful thing, because in that space, there is no pain, there is no suffering, there is no fear, there is no need for anything. So then my body is healing all day long because it's in a good space. My little fish are cleaning and cleansing all my body all the time because I'm feeding it with natural water. I'm giving it plants, herbs, seeds, nuts, fresh vegetables. I'm a fruitarian some days. It's like my body's saying thank you for everything that Mother Earth gave us, not in a supermarket, from the ground, from ecological places where the farms are, from my farm now. And nobody can poison me other than what's coming from up there. So I'm cleansing my body with spirulina and many different types of cleansings. I use hydrogen peroxide. I clean my body all the time. Coconut, raw coconut. Suntan lotion. Get that poison away from my body. Coconut oil, yes. Go out into the sun. Oh, you can't stay out in the sun long. Well, why would you want to stay out in the sun that long? Stay out in the sun just enough. Listen to your body. Don't burn yourself because your skin will get worse, and as you get older, you'll look worse. You just think about these things. I could go on, but the point being that if you look after yourself and make a decision today saying, you know what, I'm done with the sugar. I'm done with these people having a go at me. I'm done with the black screen, always with the negative stuff. I'm going to make today the first day of the rest of my life, and I'm going to start looking after myself, and I'm going to start looking towards a future where I trust. So I'm not thinking about it, I just trust it. The flow of life is about trusting your future without even thinking about it. So let it go. I know that where I'm taken to tomorrow is exactly where I need to be. I am not rushing to get anywhere because life is about my happiness path every step I take. The destination does not mean anything, but the actual journey means everything to me. So every day should be happy, or at least you're going to try and make yourself like you go to a gym and pump your muscles. Well, I'm going to pump this muscle, and this muscle ain't going to start looking at negative things and saying negative things all day. I'm going to try and change that and make that muscle happy, joy, look for the good things, creativity, create. What do you mean create, Mark? Tracy, he's talking about creating. What does he mean? Should you some paper and make something nice? Yeah, Tracy, anything. Just create something and be happy with your creation. And then from there on, create something else. And then start to use your imagination to create and make a difference in the world. How do I do that? Make a difference in yourself first. Do something that makes you happy. So we work on ourselves daily. We pull out that imagination, which is the key connection to the spirit world. Oh, you've got a vivid imagination. Thank you very much. Best compliment I've ever had. You're right. And that is the key to all greats of this world. The Einsteins, the Teslas, all of them. They all went into that place which they said was the imagination. It ain't imagination. Take that away. It is the key door that opens up another world to seeing things that nobody else sees because they're too busy eating, drinking and sleeping. Whereas when you work towards that beautiful door that you open, that you see so much that you've never seen before, that is the creation. That is the imagination, which is not what they tell you the imagination is. They tell you the imagination is just nonsense, and it's stupid, and it's childish, and it's just your imagination. Yeah, they do. That was done deliberately because that's the gateway, the doorway, the key that opens you up to your true path of enlightenment. Don't be fooled. Don't let out there fool you. And don't ever let anybody stop you from doing what you want to do because you're frightened of what they're going to say and think. What are they going to say? I can't do it because they're going to say something awful. On your back, get off. Excuse me, I thought you were my friend. You're laughing at me because I want to become a healer. Really? And you call yourself a friend? Friends don't do that. Friends support people no matter what they want to do. Right? So see you later, get yourself off and go and laugh at somebody else and stop their path. But you ain't stopping mine today, sister. Bye-bye. You see? You've got to be strong. Starts with you, not with all the people around you encouraging you, because if they go, then you're going to be back to where you are. Encourage yourself, trust in whatever you do, and say, hey, I'm just going to do my best. I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to give it my go. It feels good and I feel happy doing it. Then do it. I'm painting, but it's a mess. Are you happy doing it? Yeah, but it's not as good. Are you happy? Yeah. Then you continue doing it, because all of a sudden, one day somebody's going to say, have you seen this? And you're going to go, yeah. What is that? That looks weird. It's like scribbles and all that. Yeah, that's right. It's worth 100 million. I'm just trying to say, whatever you do, if you do it with a good heart and it feels right and the intention is right, that's all that matters. Don't be a critic. Don't be a judge of yourself. That's here. That's the critic and the judge. That's why I'm saying you have to turn that off and use it correctly. Whatever you do, do it with the most beautiful intention. And that's all that matters. I'm wishing you all a great day. I'm just going to leave 2 links below. One link is for your 4 days of becoming a pure energy healer if it feels right. It's one of the most beautiful courses in the world. And I'm going to link as well underneath that, if you love crystals, then this is the most powerful 4-day intensive crystal course of your life. It's a most amazing experience. These 2 courses changes lives. Absolutely. Enjoy, take care, and thank you so much.